What up, YouTube? Team Movies here. Now, 2019 had some really amazing acting performances. So I'm gonna be, of course, from now until the end of the year, I'm gonna be talking about the best lead actors, lead actresses, supporting act, and best supporting actresses of the year. So today I'm gonna do talk about best supporting. Today I'm gonna be talking about best lead actor. Tomorrow I'll be talking about best lead actress. And lead supporting actor and supporting actress, etc. So with that being said, here's my top 10 favorite lead acting performances of the year. Alright, coming in at number 10, I'm gonna add Daniel Kaluuya for Queen of Slim. This dude is a talented actor. Why is he planning to do a Barney movie? It's literally beyond me, but anyway. Yeah, I think this Kaluuya dude has really great chops. He really broke out big with Get Out. He's been in other stuff since then, but it was really Get Out that really made made him to a broke out star. Then of course since then he's been in stuff like Widows, Black Panther, and here he ended up starring in Queen of Slim, where he plays the title role of Slim, and he, of course, in Queen of Slim is where these two ends up going on a date with one another. Then they get pulled over by a cop, and they end up shooting the cop in self-defense and all. Dan Kaluuya and of course his co-star Joey Turner-Smith were both great. I think Dan Kaluuya really gave a fine performance here. Some of the moments that happens in this movie, I thought Kaluuya really shined. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen Queen of Slim, it's really great, and Kaluuya really shined in every scene. He's not getting any award recognition though, but anyway. Alright, coming in at number 9, I'm gonna add Robert Pattinson in The Lighthouse. Yes, Robert Pattinson is in this list. I know. Yeah, take Twilight away. Yeah, he was in Twilight. Whatever. This dude is a talented actor. He really showed... Robert Pattinson has been showing he could do more stuff outside the Twilight franchise. Whether you talk about Good Time, Cosmopolis, High Life... This dude has acting chops, and he's going to be a Batman whether you like it or not. So, yeah. But I thought Robert Pattinson, of course, he really shined at playing the role of Abram, who is one of the lighthouse, who's one of the lighthouse gatekeepers here with Willem Dafoe. And the movie is directed by Robert Eggers, who did a great job at directing. Robert Pattinson really had great chemistry with Willem Dafoe. They really play off each other well. Robert Pattinson does some very crazy, intense stuff in this. There's a weird scene that happens in with a mermaid. He does some other weird stuff that I'm not going to go into any details. But I cannot wait to see what else Robert Pattinson will do in the near future. Of course, obviously he's going to be Batman. He's in Devil All the Time. He's a solid actor. So, yeah, like I said, take Twilight out of the conversation and watch him in other stuff. This guy really is a great actor. Alright, coming in at number 8, I'm gonna add. This might be a very unpopular, and I'm adding Zac Efron in Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile, which is a Netflix release, and I thought Zac Efron in this movie is great. Like Robert Pattinson, Zac Efron shows that he could really be a capable actor and other stuff. I know Zac Efron. When you think of Zac Efron, you think of him in High School Musical. You think of him in Zac Efron as the pretty boy from High School Musical and Neighbors and all. But the guy could be a capable actor when he wants to. Whether you're talking about The Greatest Showman, me and Orson Welles, but he really shined as Ted Bundy in Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, Vile. This is a really insane role. This is probably one of Zac Efron's best performances. I thought Zac Efron was wonderful in this. Like, he played the creepiness of Ted Bundy really well. And, I mean, there's been other actors who have portrayed serial killers very well. Whether you talk about Jeremy Renner playing Jeffrey Dahmer, or, speaking of Disney, or maybe Ross Lynch playing Jeffrey Dahmer, or Charlize Theron, and, in Monster. I mean, yeah. Oh, gosh. Anyway, Zac Efron as Ted Bundy was a really interesting casting, and I mean, go from Disney to Ted Bundy. That's an interesting transformation. All right, coming in at number 7 is another actor who portrayed a famous person, and that is Taron Egerton playing Elton John in Rocketman. I mean, Taron Egerton as Elton John was perfect casting. Now, remember when, Tom Hardy was going to play this role? Yeah. But, man, Taron Egerton really shined as Elton John. They really made him, look so much like Elton. Taron really sang perfectly like Elton. I mean, what a great casting that was. And, yeah, and Rocketman itself was a really magnificent movie. Great performances by the other cast. But, man, Taron Egerton really shined. And glad to see Taron Egerton getting some award recognition. He just got nominated for a Screen Acting Guild. He recently got a Golden Globe nomination. I mean, glad to see Taron Egerton's career going really strong since Kingsman, and of course he was in A the Eagle, which was from the same director. But if you guys haven't really seen a Rocketman yet, definitely go check it out, and maybe Taron Egerton will get an Oscar for this. Who knows? But it was a really great performance. All right. Coming in at number 8. Sorry about that. Coming in at number 6, I might say. Number 6, I'm going to add Eddie Murphy in Dolomite Is My Name. Eddie Murphy, of course, this is the Netflix film. Eddie Murphy, the guy really has acting chops. You know him as the comic from SNL. Of course, he did stuff like Beverly Hills Cop, Nutty Professor, and all. This is an Eddie Murphy comeback. Between Dolomite Is My Name, how great was he hosting SNL last week? That was really awesome to watch. I know Eddie Murphy as famed blaxploitation actor Rudy Ray Moore was brilliant. Eddie Murphy really shined in this film. Now, granted, the movie was still a comedy, but he had some really good acting, dramatic chops in a couple of scenes. And if you guys haven't seen Dolomite Is My Name, it's on Netflix. Go give it a go. And Eddie Murphy also shows that he can do more than just straight up comedies. We've seen that with Dreamgirls, Mr. Church. The guy could, when he really wants to, the guy has acting chops. And Dolomite is a really terrific film. Alright, coming in at number 5, I'm going to add Leonardo DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Of course, sorry. In it, Leo DiCaprio, of course, plays, Hollywood actor Rick Dalton. And Leo DiCaprio, he's literally one of my favorite actors in the business. Every time this guy's on screen, he's a very capable and amazing actor. I mean, he's of course been in some really magnificent stuff where he gave great performances in it. He actually finally ended up winning his Oscar for The Revenant, even though he should have won his Oscar years before, but at least he has an Oscar now. But still, Leo, was really terrific here. He was pretty funny here. He got dramatic when he really wanted to. Like his on-screen... Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Anyway, his on-screen chemistry with Brad Pitt was on point. Yeah, really terrific film. And if you guys haven't seen Once Upon a Time yet, go check it out. Alright, coming in at number 3... Oh, no, not 3. Coming in at number 4, I meant to say. I'm going to add Robert De Niro in The Irishman.
I know you would.
Now,
that's why I don't... That's why when I...
Now, like DiCaprio, De Niro is literally by far one of my favorites. He's been in the entertainment business for years and years and all, and I thought him as a famed gangster, Frank Sharon, was brilliant. You know, Robert De Niro really portrayed that craziness very well, and he of course done great acting in lots of Scorsese movies, whether it's Raging Bull, Taxi Driver, and here De Niro really shined. I'm a little surprised.
What are you guys leaving on Sunday?
I am a tad bit surprised that DiCaprio is not getting more Oscar, but like DiCaprio. I'm surprised De Niro, I meant to say, isn't getting more Oscar love for this, but yeah, maybe he'll get an Oscar buzz, but he didn't really get a Golden Globe nomination, not a SAG nomination. Maybe he'll have a shot at the Oscars, who knows? Because he deserves it. I mean, De Niro, he's the man. He shows that he still has it, and yeah, The Irishman is hands down really great. Long, but great. Number 3, I'm going to add another one of the best actors of all time, and that is Joaquin Phoenix in Joker. Now, him as Arthur Flex, a.k.a. Joker, that was brilliant. You know, what he was able to do as the Joker, he played the creepiness very well. He played the nutty very well, and this film shows once again of how great of an actor Joaquin Phoenix is. He is one of the best actors in this business, and he really nailed it every inch. And yeah, I mean, that guy was like, the Arthur Flex and the Joker character was one messed up character, and Joaquin Phoenix played perfectly. And I'm pretty sure he's probably either going to win or just get nominated for an Oscar for it. I'm not really sure about winning anymore because I'm thinking my number 2 spot is actually going to be the Oscar winner. And my number 2 spot, I'm going with Adam Driver in Marriage Story. Adam Driver, you know, he's been around for a while, you know, Girls and Black Klansman. I think this is the best performance I've seen out of Adam Driver. You know, Adam Driver, you know, playing like this dear director whose marriage is really ending with his acting wife, played by Scarlett Johansson, and he also has a great chemistry with his on-screen son. Of course, the moment, the scene between Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver arguing is one of the best acting I've seen out of him. I'm saying this now. If Driver ends up getting nominated, he's gonna win. I mean, it could easily go to any of these other actors, I'm pretty sure, but I think it's gonna be Driver that should win Best Actor. But we'll see. All right, now what actor do I think gave a better performance, better than DiCaprio, De Niro, Driver, Murphy? I'm not lying. My favorite lead acting performance of the whole year is literally Adam Sandler in Uncut Gems. Now, people who watch this video will be like, "Oh, really? Adam Sandler is like, you know, Adam Sandler, the guy who did, you know, been in like stuff like Jack and Jill and all." He's actually he gave a better performance than De Niro and DiCaprio. Yes, I'm not lying. Sandler, I thought, you know, I love Adam Sandler's comedies. Yes, but I tell you right now, Sandler has a stride for drama. You know, whether you talk about Punch Drunk Love or what else? Reign Over Me, Funny People, The Myra Story. He has acting chops, and of course, yeah, he does lots of these comedies that lots of people don't like. But when the guy really is on point, he could really bring an amazing performance. And him as like this, sports bettor, Howard Ratner, is probably the best acting I've seen out of him. You know, stuff that Sandler went through in this is insane. Like, definitely, pretty much his. I, of course, just did my review for Uncut Gems yesterday. And to me, Sandler gave the best performance since Reign Over Me. I mean, best performance I've ever seen out of him in years. And I'm fingers crossed he gets some Oscar love. I tell you, I think he deserves an Oscar nomination because he was that good in Uncut Gems. And if you guys haven't seen Uncut Gems, if you're always like skeptical about Adam Sandler's acting, go check it out. I mean, the movie is also directed by the Safdie brothers, who have also gave Robert Pattinson a great acting performance in Good Time, and now they gave Adam Sandler a great performance in Uncut Gems. Like, the Safdie brothers know how to work with actors very well, and it really showed here. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. 10, Daniel Kaluuya for Queen and Slim. 9, Robert Pattinson for the Irish, for The Lighthouse, I might say. 8, Zac Efron for Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile. 7, Taron Egerton for Rocketman. 6, Eddie Murphy for Dolomite Is My Name. 5, Leo DiCaprio for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. 4, Robert De Niro for The Irishman. 3, Joaquin Phoenix for Joker. 2, Adam Driver for Marriage Story. And 1, Adam Sandler for Uncut Gems. Now, there's loads of others I probably could have added. Christian Bale and Matt Damon for Ford.
Where's the answer?
No, not that one. For Ford v Ferrari is great.
What's that? No, that's not.
Sorry about that. Anyway, Jesse Eisenberg for Art of Self-Defense. Alex Wolff for Cat in the Moon. Matthew Reeves for Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Daniel Craig for Knives Out. Paul Walter Hauser for Richard Jewell. I mean, I could go to a whole list. Like, this year was a great year for lead acting performances. But let me leave it to you guys. Who are some of your favorite lead acting performances of 2019? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is T Movies signing off.